Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever left someone's home feeling more drained than when you walked in? As we grow older, who we spend our time with and how we spend it becomes more critical than ever. The truth is, certain visits are not just a waste of time. They can deplete your energy, disrupt your peace, and harm your emotional well-being. But here's the catch. We often don't realize this until it's too late. Today, we're diving into 4 types of people whose homes you should avoid visiting after 65. No matter how much free time you have, whether it's habit, obligation, or misplaced politeness, we often continue these visits, unaware of the toll they're taking on us. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly who to avoid and how to protect your peace. Let's start with one of the most draining personalities, the chronic complainer. These people can never seem to catch a break, no matter how much good might be going on in their life. They'll find a reason to complain about their health, the economy, or how the world never seems to care about them. Their negativity is contagious. When you spend time with them, you don't just hear complaints, you absorb their frustration, their hopelessness. You leave their home feeling heavy, burdened as if you're carrying their emotional baggage along with your own. Now, we all know people go through rough patches and deserve a listening ear. But a chronic complainer isn't looking for solutions. They want an audience for their misery. They'll dismiss your attempts to bring optimism into the conversation, twisting everything back into another complaint. After 65, your time is too precious to be spent absorbing negativity. Don't mistake kindness for sacrificing your peace of mind. Protect your energy. Next, we have the manipulative user. These people don't invite you over to enjoy your company. They want something from you. At first, it seems innocent enough, a small favor here or there, but soon you realize there's a pattern. They don't check in on you, nor do they invite you just for a friendly chat. Every visit comes with an unspoken expectation that you'll do something for them. They might flatter you with words like, "I don't know what I'd do without you," or make you feel guilty, saying things like, "You're the only one who understands." Before you know it, you're spending your free time doing things for them instead of enjoying yourself. The problem is, these relationships aren't based on mutual respect. They're built on control. If you ever try to decline their requests, watch how they react. Guilt trips, disappointment, or anger follow. After 65, you deserve relationships that are balanced, not ones where you're just a resource to be used. Your time, energy, and kindness should never be taken for granted. Then there's the drama magnet. These individuals live for conflict. It doesn't matter how calm or peaceful things are in their life. They need to stir up drama. You might visit them thinking it'll be a casual conversation, but before you know it, you're swept into their latest conflict, hearing about betrayals and wrongdoing. The real issue with drama magnets is that they don't just want you to listen, they want you to take sides. They thrive on creating tension, and even if you stay neutral, they'll push and prod until you pick a side. Eventually, you'll leave their home emotionally drained, feeling like you've been on an emotional roller coaster. And if you aren't careful, their drama can start to affect your own relationships and peace of mind. As you get older, the need for peace becomes invaluable. If someone's home feels like a battlefield, it's time to step away. Your golden years are too precious to be spent in chaos. Finally, we come to the negative nostalgic. These are the people who are forever stuck in the past, but not in a way that honors memories or wisdom. They fixate on regret, resentment, and missed opportunities. Their conversations always circle back to old grievances, past betrayals, family conflicts, or things they've lost. And no matter how much time has passed, they cannot seem to let go. At first, you might think they're just reminiscing, but with the negative nostalgic, it's more about reliving disappointment. They'll make you see the world through their eyes, pulling you into a mindset where life was once better, and now it's all downhill. If you spend too much time with them, you might start adopting their bitterness, seeing life through a lens of loss instead of possibility. After 65, it's essential to surround yourself with people who focus on the present and the future, not those who are tethered to past pain. Life is full of new opportunities, and you deserve to embrace them with a heart full of hope, not regret. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on the 4 types of people we've discussed. Have you ever left someone's home feeling drained or emotionally heavy? If so, it might be time to reconsider where and with whom you spend your time. After 65, peace of mind becomes one of your most valuable assets. Protecting it isn't just a luxury, It's a necessity. Your time and energy are precious, and you deserve to spend them with people who uplift you, not those who drag you down. So ask yourself, who in your life truly values you? Whose presence makes you feel better than when you arrive? Those are the relationships worth investing in. And at this stage in life, every moment matters. Make them count. Value your time and energy. Your time is valuable, and after 65, it's essential to spend it wisely. Invest in relationships that nourish your spirit and bring joy. And don't allow negative, draining influences to monopolize your energy. As we grow older, the importance of protecting our peace becomes increasingly clear. The passage of time brings a greater understanding of what truly matters, our emotional and mental well-being. After 65, many of us start to realize that our time is finite, and how we choose to spend it becomes even more significant. At this stage in life, there is a strong need to prioritize peace, and protecting it is no longer a luxury or a fleeting desire. It's a necessity. It's not just about seeking tranquility, but about creating an environment that nurtures our happiness and helps us preserve our emotional health. One of the most essential ways to protect your peace is by surrounding yourself with people who uplift you rather than those who drain you. The company we keep has a powerful impact on how we feel, think, and experience life. We might not always be aware of the subtle ways in which certain people or environments chip away at our sense of calm. But the truth is, some relationships can leave us feeling emotionally exhausted, frustrated, or even disillusioned. As we age, we should become more attuned to these dynamics, recognizing that spending time with people who consistently bring negativity or demand more than we can give can take a significant toll. As we age, we often find ourselves with fewer people in our lives, but this doesn't necessarily mean we should tolerate unhealthy or draining relationships out of obligation. In fact, after 65, we should feel empowered to make deliberate choices about who we allow into our personal space. Every visit, every phone call, and every encounter should have a purpose, whether that purpose is to offer support, share joy, or simply enjoy the company of others. If a relationship is causing emotional strain or leaving you feeling worse after spending time together, it's time to reassess its value in your life. What makes this especially important is that our emotional state has a direct impact on our physical health. Chronic stress, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion can manifest in physical ways, and these effects can become more pronounced as we age. The body's ability to recover from stress declines, making it even more crucial to protect our mental and emotional peace. Spending time with people who cause us distress can lead to a buildup of tension, leaving us vulnerable to a range of health issues, from sleep disturbances to high blood pressure. In the later stages of life, we need to safeguard not just our peace of mind but our overall well-being, as the two are inextricably linked. The key to protecting your peace lies in recognizing that not all relationships are meant to be maintained, especially if they consistently leave you feeling drained or upset. It's not about cutting people off without reason, but about understanding the difference between being supportive and being a sponge for someone else's negativity. Some relationships demand constant emotional labor, leaving you feeling depleted by the end of each interaction. While it's important to be there for others, especially in times of need, there is a boundary that must be set when it becomes clear that a person is not seeking solutions or growth, but rather seeking to offload their burdens onto you without ever making an effort to improve their situation. If you feel like you're constantly carrying someone else's emotional weight without any relief, it's time to consider if that relationship is serving you in a healthy way. Part of protecting your peace also involves setting boundaries. Boundaries are not just about physical space, they are about emotional and mental space as well. Knowing where to draw the line when someone's behavior or attitude becomes too much to handle is a form of self-care. Boundaries allow you to protect your energy and ensure that you are giving it to people and situations that nourish your soul. As we get older, we have more wisdom and experience, and we should use that knowledge to create the kind of life we want to lead. By setting clear boundaries, we can prevent ourselves from becoming overwhelmed by relationships that do not bring us peace or joy. Moreover, protecting your peace also means making intentional decisions about how you spend your time. After 65, every moment becomes more valuable, and it's essential to be mindful of where you invest your time and energy. Whether it's choosing to spend time with family and friends who make you feel good about yourself, or deciding to engage in activities that foster a sense of fulfillment and happiness, the choices you make now can have a profound impact on your overall quality of life. It's important to remember that not all time spent is time well spent. If an interaction or relationship leaves you emotionally drained or mentally exhausted, that is not time that contributes positively to your life. Instead, seek out connections that bring joy, peace, and a sense of fulfillment. Spend time with those who bring out the best in you, who support you, and who make your heart feel lighter. In the end, the act of protecting your peace is about being intentional with your time, your relationships, and your emotional well-being. It's about recognizing that you deserve to live the final years of your life surrounded by love, joy, and positivity. By acknowledging the importance of peace and taking steps to preserve it, you can create a life that is fulfilling, meaningful, and full of serenity. Every moment spent in a peaceful, uplifting environment adds to your overall sense of happiness. And after 65, there is no greater gift than the ability to spend your time in a way that supports your emotional and physical well-being, ensuring that your later years are as joyful and fulfilling as possible. In conclusion, as we age, it becomes increasingly important to be mindful of how we spend our time and with whom we share it. The people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our emotional and mental well-being. And after 65, protecting our peace becomes a necessity, not a luxury. Recognizing toxic or draining relationships and setting boundaries is essential to ensure that we spend our precious time with those who truly uplift and support us. By doing so, we create an environment that nurtures our happiness, helps preserve our energy, and enables us to fully enjoy the golden years of our lives. I hope this message has resonated with you and empowered you to make mindful decisions about the relationships in your life. As you move forward, remember that your time and energy are valuable, and it's never too late to protect your peace. Good luck in your journey ahead, and may you be surrounded by people who bring you joy, peace, and fulfillment. Thank you for joining me today. I'd love to hear from you. Comment below and share one thing you've learned from this video, and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts and insights are important to us, and we appreciate your support. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating content to inform and inspire. See you in the next video.